With Avon gone...
Everything changes.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast, this time talking about main range release number 262, Subterfuge, by Helen Goldwyn. Here's the synopsis. London 1945, Winston Churchill campaigns for re-election. His new strategy advisor assures him that Britain has a bright future under his continued leadership. It's a vote he can't possibly lose. But the doctor knows he must. The monk is meddling, altering history for his own selfish ends, with spies and aliens in the mix. Winston realises victory may not be so simple, but at least he can trust his old friend, can't he? Now, this is a great story. The idea that the formation of the National Health Service is a fixed point in time is possibly the greatest thing Big Finish have ever done. They've managed to create, well, a brilliant piece of fiction. Yes, the monk is a great villain. And yes, of course, what you actually need with the monk is an extra character. But you can't help but think, in these uncertain times, that this tiny moment is possibly the most important part of, well, British history. People came home from the Second World War, and yes, some of them went, why can't Churchill just be our Commander-in-Chief? And the answer is, he was a Tory. He was someone who was against the National Health Service existing. You can't help but bring politics into Doctor Who, because Doctor Who is about saving people, and not all politics is about that. Yes, at the moment we're going to feel strongly about this sort of thing, and it's that sort of passion that really needs to remain forefront in our minds, because when things get better, if they get better, then we need to remember to look after things that actually matter. We've had, most of my life, people being self-centred, and this is important. So yes, I will get the odd message from someone going, oh, you've made it all political, but that's what this story's about. And yes, the monk is basically meddling. He's trying to change the future, just so that he can rule the world. But not like the master. It's just a whim. It's just something he hasn't done before. He wants to be popular. Well, that matters. That's fine. That's great. Is it a well-constructed story? Yes. Are the aliens good? Of course. You have that lovely post-war feeling, and it's really nice that Ian McNeice is present here, because it's nice that he meets the doctors, but not necessarily in the right order. I am totally looking forward to a third and second Doctor meeting, despite the fact that we can no longer call them the third and second Doctors. Thanks, Mr. Chibbers. Our numbering system's completely out. Well, you know what? That's fine by me. I've covered all that elsewhere on different podcasts. What matters here is this story. Here's the trailer. Decide for yourself. And most of all, keep yourselves well. And we'll all get through this together. I'll speak to you soon, probably about Doctor Who. And, like the universal constant I am, I'll just keep podcasting. So until next time, be seeing you.
The TARDIS detected an anomaly. This is a very sensitive year.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, Subterfuge.
The screening of personnel at MI5 is exceptionally thorough. There's no way a spy could operate for that long inside the agency without discovery.
Whoever he or she is, they are a traitor of the highest order.
Who's with you?
No one. You don't need that voice disguise.
Get me what I need by tomorrow, or the deal's off.
Everyone, evacuate the area. There's a bomb in this truck.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will if I have to.
We need to flush that blackguard out.
Interesting how you spent the whole war with a double agent in the ranks and you'd no idea.
Mr. Churchill?
Yes, it's me.
Stay back.
I think it was more along the lines of what we discussed, wasn't it?
Trust me, you simply cannot lose, Mr. Churchill, and post-war Britain will be all the better for it.
Is that Churchill?
Doctor, what are you doing?
We're going to save history.
Big finish. We love stories.
Meddling with Churchill's campaign? Why?
Hooverville has moved. The 24th of October 2020 brings with it the best little Doctor Who convention in the world. Tickets available from the Derby Quad website. Guests announcement soon. That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.